If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 17 of the third season here at Chelsea Football Club. Today we'll be making the striker move that we've been building up to over the past couple of episodes. We tried Neymar at striker, we tried Bale at striker, but we've decided that we are going to replace Diego Costa and leave Bale and Neymar out wide. So we're going to be trying to bring in a new striker today, leaning towards Aubameyang. A few of you saying in the comment section of the last episode to perhaps not go for Benzema because a few of you are just a bit fed up with seeing Real Madrid and Barcelona players go to different clubs in career mode, so I won't be going for Luis Suarez either. Like I've always said, or like we've said in the past couple of episodes, Aubameyang is my preferred signing of choice here. And if I can bring in Pierre-Emerick, then I shall do so. We might just try a straight swap for Diego Costa initially, and they may accept it. We start today's gameplay off, though, with a game against Manchester United in the first leg of the Capital One Cup semi-finals. The second game will be against Newcastle away from home in the FA Cup fourth round, as we try to progress through in that competition to maybe, hopefully, win ourselves a quadruple this year. Barclays Premier League, FA Cup, Capital One Cup and Champions League. We are through in the Champions League as well, although we do have, I believe it was Bayern Munich, wasn't it, in the first knockout stage? It is. So the quadruple is questionable, but we can get ourselves off to a good start here if we can get a good win against Manchester United in the first leg here at home of the Capital One Cup semis. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point. We're getting ever closer to 140,000 subscribers. Would be great if we could hit that by the end of the week. But for now, I'm going to jump straight in. Let's see if we can get a win against Man United. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Pasalic into the path of Dom Solanke, who's going to reverse this back to Bertrand Traore, and we're going to get off to a lucky early great start. 1-0 up after 4 minutes, thanks to that shot deflected off the backside of Chris Smalling. Couldn't have asked for a better start. That ball from Pasalic was awesome. And then Bertrand made a great run off the back of the defender to go inside, but unfortunately the shot wasn't the best, but fortunately it hit him on the arm, maybe, Smalling, rather than the backside. Yeah, off the forearm, beats the goalkeeper at the near post. Chelsea have an early 1-0 lead here at Stamford Bridge. That was lucky. Nathan, I'll slot this through for Dom Solanke. He's in for two. Dom Solanke versus Phil Jones for pace. Phil Jones takes him out. That has to be a penalty and surely a red card. Clear goal scoring opportunity. Phil Jones has to go here. There's no excuses for the referee not to give him a red, and he has. Wow! Man United hit the self-destruct button inside the opening 10 minutes of this first leg of the semi-finals. Phil Jones is off. We're already 1-0 up and we have the opportunity to make it 2. I'm going to give it to Dom Solanke. He won the penalty. He can take it. Dom Solanke to make it Chelsea 2 against the 10 men of Manchester United, and he does. David De Gea stands there motionless. Dream start, what's going on? I don't understand. Chelsea 2, Man United 0 after 11 minutes. Oh, nice footwork by Memphis up against Dave. He's got the pace and the strength, evidently. Shrugs off Azpilicueta, and that's a great cross as well. This could be dangerous. Juan Mata wins the header at the back post. Is it a corner? Is it a goal kick? It's a corner. Must have gotten something on it at the back post to stop Mata from scoring. Corner to come in from Bastian Schweinsteiger. Straight towards the keeper who punches it clear. Well done, Thibaut. Still going to be 2-0 up after 20 minutes, but Man United had a good opportunity there to try and get themselves one back. Just because they've got 10 men doesn't mean they're not going to be dangerous going forward. So we're going to have to be careful to not let this slip and get complacent. Because if we do, then, we could ruin our own chances of going through. This is a great opportunity, but we're going to have to make sure we make the most of it. Fabregas is in a good position here. He's going to have the shot and he's going to score a cracker. As soon as I say don't get complacent, we give the ball away and Cesc Fabregas scores a belter. No worries about celebrating against his former club at the home of his former club. Nathan tried to pass that to Kennedy, ended up passing it to himself, and then, well, it's a top finish. Really good finish from Cesc Fabregas. Right then, let's now definitely not get complacent and maybe try and get our 2-goal lead back. Get it to Nathan. I'll try and turn the defender by going the other way. That almost worked. It's Schweinsteiger, I think, with me. That's a great cross. And Dom Solanke's underneath it, and he has scored a third. He trips over Morgan Schneiderlin on the floor, but we have a 3-1 lead. The 2-goal lead is restored. Oh, it was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Sorry, I thought that was Dom Solanke for some reason. Nathan with a good cross. Keeper thought about coming, didn't. And I don't know what sort of attempted save it was. I thought it was Dom Solanke underneath. It wasn't. It was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. They do look very similar in game, but a really good finish. I don't know what the keeper's doing though. He's kind of dived the wrong way there. David De Gea caught out. 3-1. For fuck's sake. I wasn't even contemplating them scoring a goal there, and he's just going, you know what, I'm just going to hit it from distance. I thought, I've got this covered. Bit of space for Rooney, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then he buries it in the bottom corner. Okay, 2-goal lead restored. 2-goal lead unrestored. That's almost an identical finish to Cesk's as well. 3-2. That's Pete. Space for Bertrand Traore, and even more space in the middle for Dom Solanke, who's going to bring that down and square it across to Pasalic, who surely can't miss. 4-2 in the 50th minute. This has been such an incredible game. Man United, to be fair, playing quite well, having 10 men, scoring 2 very good goals. That ball into Dom Solanke was brilliant. Touch was a bit heavy, but fortunately Pasalic was there in support, so I could just simply square it and put the ball away. We are 4-2 in front. Again, 2-goal lead restored. Cheers, Chris. Thanks, mate. 5? 5. Chris Smalling making a terrible mistake there, just giving the ball away. Time very much. 5-2. It's a 3-goal advantage now, not a 2-goal advantage. Knocked down to him there, and then he's just dilly-dallied on it, not got rid of it. I don't know why, in fairness, his centre-back partner knocked it down to him in the first place. There's not, or actually I think it may have been Damian that knocked it to him, but still, ridiculous thing to do in that situation with 2 Chelsea players waiting, and we've punished them for it. Man United making mistakes here. 5-2 the score. There's space here for Kennedy, and if someone can make me a decent run, which they actually unfortunately haven't done. Oh, but that's a great move. And Kennedy, oh wow, that was actually a shot. That was a shot from Kennedy, and he skewed it all the way to Dom Solanke to make it 6-2. This is the biggest win we've had in this Chelsea career mode so far. Or if we keep the result as is. That was a shot from Kennedy. In the end, it turned out to be a brilliant pass. But I guarantee you, I pressed B there to shoot with Kennedy and was trying to pull it to the bottom corner. And he's kicked it straight at Dom Solanke. De Gea tried his best to keep it out, but couldn't. 6-2. There goes the final whistle. It's a 6-2 win at home against 10 men, Manchester United. They got the man sent off, Phil Jones, after 10 minutes, and it told in the end. It looked as if they were going to give us a good old fight, with the scoreline being 3-2 at half-time. Cesc and Rooney scoring a couple of absolute bangers. Unfortunately, though, the numerical advantage we had on the pitch turned into a rather large numerical advantage we now have on aggregate. A 4-goal lead by 6-2 as we head into the second leg in tomorrow's episode. Next, though, we're going to try and bring in Aubameyang at striker, and we'll play Newcastle in the FA Cup as well. Right then, Pierre-Emerick, what will it cost me to bring you into the club? Diego Costa's valued at 42.5 million. I should be able to just do a straight swap. Theoretically, I'm pretty sure they'll accept that. I could even contemplate, if we needed the money, which we don't, selling Costa and just buying Aubameyang outright for less than we sold Costa, but we got 50 million and we don't need to spend a penny of it, because other than this signing, I don't think I'm going to be bringing anyone else in. I think for now, because we brought in Nathaniel Klein, of course, that will be the only transfer action we get done between now and the end of the window. Bertrand Traore has had an offer for him, but we will offer a contract now to Aubameyang. They accepted the straight offer, which I expected they would. And that should be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joining us. Offers for Santoso and Traore. Traore, we will reject that. And we'll be, of course, rejecting the offer for Lorenzo Santoso as well, because he's my new #1 goalkeeper and performing very well indeed. Although I played Courtois against Man United, and I'm probably going to play Courtois against Newcastle as well, considering their cup matches. I'll play Santoso in the league and in the Champions League, but I think I'll be playing Courtois in the domestic cup competitions. So after a giant 6-2 win against Manchester United, unfortunately we haven't been able to bring Aubameyang in just in time for the Newcastle game, but it's time to try and get ourselves through in the FA Cup now instead. Free kick in a decent position. I could play it short to Neymar, but I'm just going to loft it towards the back post and hope that someone can get on the end of it. Unfortunately, that someone was Chancel Mbemba, but we'll take the corner and try and score from the set piece instead. I've changed in the roles option of the tactics, James to take corners rather than Bale and Pogba. Took me long enough to actually get around to doing it, but we won't be taking corners with Pogba and then complaining about my taking of corners with Pogba anymore, because I've actually been able to sort myself out tactically to be able to avoid making that mistake. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to sort myself out passing. Oh my God, sort my passing out. Jose Perez is through one-on-one after a free kick, and he scored. I don't know what's happened there. I tried to pass it out short from the free kick, forwards, and he tried to pass it sideways. And Jose Perez has just raced up the other end. I can't catch him, and he's put Newcastle 1-0 up. That's not the start we were going for, was it? Never mind. I see Bale on the far side. I can't not play it to him. I'll quickly try and get it to Diego Costa. He'll take it in his stride, then try and beat Haidara, and he's beaten the second defender as well. Diego Costa! Good save by Tim Krul. That's going to come out as far as Nathaniel Klein. I'll quickly look for... Oh, it was meant for James in the middle, but unfortunately it's not been able to find him. Good header from Zuma there, though, to get it back into the mix. We'll give this to Diego Costa and to James. Get it back on his left. Try and go through that gap. He might still bully his way through, but the referee has given a free kick. It's been a really difficult first half here. We're going to need to up the game in the second if we want to keep our FA Cup dream alive. Matic, Pogba, space for Nathaniel Klein. Right back getting forward. Dinks it in. Diego, no, Leandro Castan with a headed clearance. We're on the attack though at the start of the second half, which is what we need to do to get ourselves back in this. Up goes Diego Costa with a header, but Tim Krul grabs it very well with both hands. I'm going to switch to ultra attacking, I think, just to try and force the issue. We need to get ourselves at least one, and I'd honestly prefer to avoid a replay if possible as well, because we have a very busy schedule as it is, but unfortunately we're going to be giving away a throw in there, and that move is coming to a close. Neymar intercepts that pass. And no, Matic, that wasn't the best balls around the corner, but Neymar has some space here, so I'm going to go for this shot from distance. Get there. Yes, Pogba. Oh, the strike from Neymar was incredible. So much power behind that. Tim Krul could only palm it upwards rather than away from goal. Really, really strong shot from Neymar. Caught the movement in it, caught Krul out. You can see him adjusting to actually go back towards it, and Pogba just beat the defender to it. We are back on level terms. I cannot tell you how relieved I am to finally not be losing this game anymore. It's taken a long time to come, that goal, but maybe we can get a momentum swing in our favour and now go on and win it with a second. That's the plan for the remaining 20 minutes. We'll have to see if the plan works. James. Oh, you're offside, Diego. You're offside. He's put the ball in the back of the net. The one time Diego Costa in this game does something worthwhile, and he's the wrong side of the defensive line. It's a great whip in by James. I don't know why he backed away from the defender there. Neymar at the back post, who was the intended recipient of that, was offside as well. So I guess I can't be too annoyed, because even if it had gone to Neymar, the offside flag would have been given, or offside flag would have gone up, and the free kick would have been given. 13 minutes, that's a heavy touch from Tavan. For some reason, the camera angle there caught me out, and I thought Varane was just going to race onto that, and in the end he didn't, and that could cause us a problem at the other end. Going to need Pogba to... Oh, good save. Pogba couldn't cope with the pace of Icardi on his shoulder, and Courtois keeps us in it. It's 1-1 with 10 minutes to go. Moussa Sissoko with the corner. Up goes Kurt Zuma to get that away. Drops only as far as Haidara. Hopefully this is going to be the end of the highlight, and I won't have anything else to show you, but Haidara's gotten past Matic because he got caught up on someone. And now Tiote's in the box, as is the ball. Pogba clears, and please get this away, Nemanja. It's not necessarily the safest of clearances, was it? Gini Wijnaldum back across to Talvan, into Sissoko, into Cabella, who should have shot. He tried the extra pass, and that's cost them the opportunity to win the game there, because he would have buried it in the bottom corner had he taken the shot. But now, Bale's in behind at the other end. Please, Gareth, get away from Haidara. You are quicker than him. You are quicker than Haidara. Oh, my God. Right, there's the cross. It's deflected. Oh, Jesus, it just will not work for me in this game. We got lucky with the way we got our equaliser, and I cannot get another goal to save my life. Full-time whistle goes. It's a 1-1 draw against Newcastle. We are going to have to go to a replay, unfortunately. Something that the fixture list couldn't really do with. We could have done without that, but never mind. 6 shots, 6 on target, but unfortunately it was only a 1-1 draw. Any shocks in there? Just glancing down, Swansea beat Cardiff, which isn't a shock, but it's still a big result. Leicester 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Not really too much of a surprise there. Is this confirmation that... No, it's not confirmation yet that Aubameyang is joining us. We've had the offer of the Bulgarian national job, which I don't want. Offers for Santoso, which I will reject. There is a loan offer here, hopefully, for Klunter, though, which I will accept. And he'll go out on loan to Leicester City. Hopefully he can get some decent first-team football there as well. And fingers crossed, in the day between now and the Manchester United second leg, we can get ourselves a new striker. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. We'll just quickly train Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I think I'm going to start training someone else next. I'm going to do Santoso and Kennedy, I think, after we get out of the month of January. Please, contract offer accepted. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joins Chelsea Football Club. Yes, we have our man, a brand new striker, a brand new man to lead the front line for us. He's not as high rated as Diego Costa, but he hopefully will be a better all-round player for us. His first game will come in the very next one against Manchester United, and we also have that replay now on deadline day. Oh, that's frustrating, but never mind. We are through. Well, we're not actually through in the Capital One Cup, but presumably we're through with a 6-2 aggregate lead, and then we'll have to just try even harder to beat Newcastle at home in the replay. We have a game against Manchester City, I believe it was, in between those two games as well. So not an easy month of January by any stretch, and by only getting a draw in the FA Cup, we've made it harder for ourselves. But we have gotten the win against Manchester United, and we've also brought in our new striker. So hopefully we can do our best in the replay and second leg, and we'll get through in both competitions. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point, and I'll see you next time.